Auburn has always been navigating waters with incredible grace, vulnerability, and vision. The young people who are here are part of the Auburn Program for Emerging Leaders. They are clergy, they are students, they are organizational leaders, movement leaders, pastors, imams, rabbis. They come from all walks of life. They represent the world that we're trying to build.
Our mission is to build community, bridge divides, pursue justice, and heal the world. We want them to be able to bridge differences, bridge divides, and that means being honest and truthful that there is one.
It's a very rare privilege to be able to take some space away from the hecticness of the everyday justice work that we're doing and actually take some time to envision what a healed world could look like. I think what surprised me most is how healing it's been and how refreshing it's been to be just a participant and just show up and focus on my own healing.
We're all a different rosebush in our communities, but yet experiencing the same climate realities that aren't necessarily setting the space for us to thrive and grow. That's what's energizing me to be more intentional about creating spaces and tables in the way that we saw them at Auburn this week that I've never given myself permission to do back home.
For a lot of people who are in the work, it can feel a bit all-consuming and you can miss the forest for the trees. Every year and every political cycle we go through continually feel like different worlds. The people who are going to be able to help folks navigate paradox are going to be the ones who can swap out lenses without necessarily needing to surrender core truth claims.
This program has showed me and demonstrated that the theory, the methodology that informs their praxis and informs the pedagogy, that they're living this, they're embodying this, and I'm experiencing it.
They've said very clearly from the beginning, we don't want you to come to an agreement. They want us to be able to engage across difference and come to the table fully as who you are. So for young leaders that are interested in faith, interfaith, and want to really transform their communities, this is where you can get the tools to become a little bit more comfortable with the discomforting conversations that are in your head. And I think it's the first step.
Auburn is extending an invitation. We want a healed world. We want future-focused leaders dreaming and imagining that world that does not yet exist. That is our work. We're carrying the sacred story for future generations.
What is true and what remains is that God, however we call God, wants to be known. And that God continuously calls people forward. The biggest asset that we have in the work to build this thriving future, in the work to build a healed world, is people. We're answering that call.